Hi, this is Bruce Boys from Homes and Life. This week we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to do Homes and Life outdoors. It's getting to be camping season, and what we're going to do is show you what we use for our camping, mostly on weekends, one or two longer trips during the summer. But what we have is a 2010 Creekside 18-foot center kitchen. Now I've measured it, and it's about 18.5 feet from tip to tip, and in the longest part about 19 feet. So let's just do a quick walk around. I'll show you some of the things on the outside, and then we'll go show you some of the features on the inside. So one of the biggest things with a small trailer is storage. This is all we have for outside storage on this trailer. It goes underneath the bed about halfway, but it does fit our little barbecue and our blocks and some of the folding chairs and a few other bits and pieces. So it is a good thing to have. Walking around the back, pretty much all we've got back here is our electrical outlet. So if we're in a campsite that has power, we just pull it out and plug in back there. And then the awning, the fabric is 11 feet. It's small, but any awning is a good thing on either a really hot sunny day or a rainy day. You'll notice that on this awning I have Velcro ties. I've seen too many awnings that they haven't been put back up right. The wind caught them, and there's torn awnings on the side of the road. So this is good insurance for less than $10. So let's walk around to the front and I'll show you what we've got up there. On the front we have two 30-pound tanks, and what I've done is I've added an extra 12-volt battery here, so we have two 12-volt batteries. And being that we just do mostly weekend camping, we have never had a problem with running out of electricity with those two batteries. Probably what I'd like to do at some point is get a portable solar panel that can trickle charge that. This trailer's got one thing a little different than most of them now, and that's a front window. We've never had any leakage problems with it, and what it does do is lets extra light into the trailer. So let's just go down the side here. This is where most of the mechanical stuff is. We've got our sewer dumps back there, outside shower, furnace vent, fridge vents, and our hot water tank. This hot water tank is propane, but it does have an electric start. And one thing I would mention that we've learned the hard way is if you're parking your trailer and one side is towards the sun all the time, it is going to fade and weather. So you could keep that up maybe with some polish that has some UV inhibitor in there. Okay, well, let's go inside and take a look in there. So I've said this is a small trailer, but it's not an ultra-light trailer. Empty the way it's sitting here, you're still around 4,000 pounds, and then you can add your stuff on top of that. So there's a fair bit of weight here for a small trailer. It seems like every time that we have considered changing trailers, upgrading, we find that there isn't a floor plan that can rival this for fitting a small amount of, let's just say, a larger amount of people into a smaller amount of space. We've got room in here for 4 good-sized people plus an overhead bunk. Let's go down and I'll show you. We aren't really very tall people, so we fit quite nicely into this corner bed. And then up above the bed is a bunk or a cupboard. We've chosen to use it as a cupboard. Just open the doors, works just fine. If you wanted to use it for a bunk, pull the pins, flop it down, you put a board across so people don't fall down through the cupboard doors. Plus we've got another clothes closet here. And then one of the musts is the bathroom. So this is it's a two-piece bathroom. We've got a bathtub with a shower and a flush toilet. It's got the skylight, a vent, and the furnace is ducted in there too for those cold mornings. And to the right here is our handy dandy little sink, great for washing your hands. Medicine cabinet up and storage down below for towels, toilet paper, whatever. Now, one of the things we've noticed when we've looked at trailers similar to this is they don't have a pantry. This pantry is just great for those bulky items or the canned goods or whatever. You can put most of your food right there. It doesn't have to be scattered around. Dinette is big enough for 4 adults to sit here and eat or play games. More storage up above. TV shelf here, but we've never used the TV, so we just use it for extra storage. You'll notice it's also a fairly tall trailer, and right here, instead of air conditioning, there's a fantastic fan, and I have to admit they live up to their name. If it's an evening and it's cooler outside and hot in here, open your windows, turn that fan on, it's cool in no time. They're a great thing. All right, over here is our 3-burner stove. We like cooking outside, but I know a lot of people do like to cook inside, so you have that option. You've got the stove with the oven. Now, if you happen to be hooked up to power at a campsite, you just need to warm something up really quick, we do have the microwave option here. We've probably used it a half a dozen times in 6 years, so obviously it's not a big thing for us. When you look at RVs, one of the things that they're often short of is counter space. This has some counter space, a little bit here. The sink covers are a working space, but also there's a flip up here. Between all those, it's not a bad amount of working space, plus you've got the table right behind you. The double sinks are good. They're a good size sink. We have hot and cold water here. As I mentioned, our hot water tank is electric start. More storage here. Now, one other feature that this trailer's got that we quite like is this front gaucho couch. It's not super long, but you just pull it out and there's a guest bed, as long as they're not over 6 feet. It's also a great place to store the fishing rods in behind there. Underneath here is our fresh water storage tank, and off to the side there is the water pump and the valves for winterizing that part of the system. More storage by the door for boots. We actually put our fishing gear in there, whatever, and more storage up here. So you can see that although this is a small trailer, it's got a large amount of usable space. We'll leave it at that for now, but remember, life is an adventure, and I'll talk to you again soon.